Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Steadfast2277 with
James
here again, and another Duramax. He previously sold the 2002 and he bought a 2005.
Yeah.
2005, so it's the newer upgraded body style from the previous one he had. So today what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to install a backup camera on the Pioneer one, and it looks like this. So it's the Pioneer AVH-4201NEX, the NEX, whatever. Now, how much did you buy that for?
That radio was $500 at Best Buy, and it came with the backup camera and the wiring for the Apple CarPlay. And the Apple CarPlay, you can hook up your phone and stream your apps and like your navigation and all kinds of your all your music apps.
Alright, and check out that video on how to install the Apple CarPlay and how to use it as well. Alright, so when you take out the backup camera kit, what you got here is the wires to run from the back of the head unit to the rear of the vehicle, where you can plug in your camera. Now your camera looks like this. Now what it is, it comes with the 3M adhesive tape on the bottom, and what it does is it completely spins around in any location. So that you can, a little difficult one hand here, so that you can pivot it and point it in the right direction that you want it to be. And also what we got here, that's not even that doesn't belong here. What else we have? That's the mic, we don't need that, it's supposed to be installed. This is the clicker, we don't need that. And this here is,
That's for the camera.
that's for the rear view camera. Looks like it comes with more adhesive tape. Looks like it comes with that stitch backing where you can put it in and it velcros off. Like you got like the easy passes, the sun passes that you can stick to the front windshield for the tolls. And now we're just going to show you how to take the head unit out, and then we're going to show you how to install the back camera.
What you're first going to want to do is you're going to want to turn your key onto the on position. You're going to want to drop all the way down into first gear with your foot on the brake. And you're going to want to pull this whole bezel piece off. You want to be a little gentle because you will damage it. There's clips all the way around. You want to pry at every corner. You want to make sure your steering wheel is all the way down if it is adjustable. You want to pry it backwards. And it pops right off.
The trigger head is on.
Then you're going to want to put it back into gear, and you're going to want to turn the truck back off. Now, what holds the radio in are the two brackets, and there are 3 bolts that go into your factory bolts for the radio. Now the tool you're going to need your ratchet with an extension, and we have a deep socket bit on here. It is a 9/32. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take all 3 bolts off.
Now that you got the head unit out and everything like that, you got all your wires out. What you're going to want to do is you want to step outside the vehicle, because now it's time to run the wires from the front of the vehicle to the rear vehicle to attach the camera. Now once you do that, what you probably want to do is just to make sure that the cables stay safe, you're going to do is you want to get the wire protectors for it. Now you can get this at Walmart, you can get it online at any hardware store. It's just piping that you're going to put the wire through. Some come pre-cut along the side of it. This one I don't think does, so we're gonna have to fish it through there, because Jimbo over here wanted to take the hard way out like every single time. And then you got zip ties, because you're gonna cable tie it. We're putting this in the truck, so you want to cable tie it along anything you can get it on that's not gonna obviously damage the vehicle. If you're running it in a vehicle, it's pretty easy. It's easier, but you got a little bit of a difficult, because you're gonna have to get it through the trunk. It's not like a truck where you got a bumper and you can attach to the bumper and just wire underneath the truck into the engine bay and into the steering column. What you're going to have to do is, now it sucks, but you might possibly, if your car doesn't come with a nice attachment for putting it in the handle, you might have to drill into the trunk lid. Now, I know that some vehicles, like I have an Audi, and it comes with the, like I said, for the trunk lid to put your fingers to pop the trunk, it comes with it built into that handle. You just want to check with the your make and model and Google it. Some actually come with all that cool stuff into it, so it looks like it's from the factory. Other than that, you're probably going to have to drill into it, but when I'm telling you, when you drill into it, you're going to want to seal it with silicone rubberized sealant. I'll put that in the description below so you know what I'm talking about. I just can't think of it off the top of my head right now. So that it's waterproof, so no moisture gets in, so you don't have to worry about any water or it rusting or anything like that, which is awesome. And then you're just gonna run it the same way we are. You're gonna connect it to you got the camera in, you're gonna connect the cable, and you're just gonna run it all the way up to the front. You can run it through the trunk, put down the trunk, and then run it down to the trim or under the carpet up into the front. Fish it through maybe the glove box, or if you want to do the driver's side, you can go underneath the steering column, make it look nice, however you want it, and then just plug it into the back of the head unit, and we'll show you how to do that later on when we get to that part within this video. But it's pretty much the same thing, so just stick with us. Don't think because we have a truck that it's not going to be the same. It is actually the same thing.
I'm going to add something real quick.
Yep.
On the newer pickup truck styles, this is the 1999 to 07 classic body style. On the 07 to, I believe it's 13, those trucks, some of the fancier trucks, they have the backup camera installed into the tailgate latch, and you will be able to keep that backup camera in the tailgate. You'll just have to buy the kit for the radio to be able to keep the factory camera.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we call it a snake. And what the snake is you can just tie it to the wire, and it's a thick cable that you can easily feed through everything. It looks like this, the wire right here. I hope you can see on the thing, and it retracts obviously back into this green case, so that's easier to be able to fish through. And what we're going to do is we're going to fish it through the steering column of the truck. You can do this in any truck. I did this on my Dodge, same thing. Same for every truck. And for the cars, for the car people out there, what you're going to want to do is just obviously, like I said, feed it through the inside of the car after you drill into the trunk. But we'll get back to the rear part. This is the
snake, and we
great
tie it and then zip tie it, and we're going to snake it through. Drop it. This is going to make life so easy.
Just drop it right down. That's what the snake is for.
Don't lose. The wiring from the unit through the cab, down the engine compartment, down the frame, over the cross members, and now we're gonna come back here. We're gonna fish this wire, and we're gonna meet in the middle where the other wire is located. We met up with the other wire we ran from the cab, and you're going to want to plug it in, make sure it's in, and now with the rest of the slack of the wire, you're going to want to ravel up, and you're going to want to zip tie it so it's not dangling like that. That is bad.
And also what you want to do is see where that connection is. You're going to want to put electrical tape over that because you do not want to get moisture in there and short anything out. Well, change of plans. Because like I said in the previous video how he wanted to make it harder, he really did. I told him to get the cheaper looking thing, just primarily because it was already previously cut through the tube, so you can fit your wire in there easily. And well, he wanted to do this one because it's much more thicker and sturdier, but the problem is that RC cable won't fit in there, the connection won't fit in there, nothing will fit in there. What you want to do is you definitely want to clean the surface. This is completely disgusting. It's all sub. You want to clean it with rubbing alcohol, just to get rid of any debris and dirt and all that jazz. Don't worry, it's just gonna evaporate, or it might fucking freeze. Whichever comes first. You can have one like clean part, and then it's all gonna be white.
What did it drop down to last night? 14 degrees?
Yeah. Now since it's so cold out, it won't work if you don't heat it up. It's not going to work. So we're going to heat the surface and the camera up at the same time. Now you don't want to put it directly to it because that's how you damage it. So we're going to just put it on low we're just gonna probably put it here to heat up the plastic and the glue. Heating the surface up and removing the 3M supplied tape there, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure it's on straight as best as possible, and you're just going to push down firmly so that it adheres perfectly to the surface.
Oh yeah.
And then what this is that it's adjustable, so you can tilt it whichever way you want to make it straight, but we'll do that when we get up into the cab. And looks like that's on there. That's on there good.
That is on there good.
So heating it up worked really well. All right, so after you've ran the cables into the car, you got the back camera set up, the back camera's mounted, everything is connected, you're gonna come down to your head unit. It's all come down now to plug in the RC cables from the supplied one from the back of the unit, and then to the power, and then to the ground from already when you've hooked up to the radio. So now after you connect it to the power from the head unit and the supplied wire harness that splices into the factory one, and we want to make sure is that this purple and white wire here, this is for the backup camera, you're going to want to crimp that into the power wire as well, so that obviously you're going to get footage, and the head unit is going to know that you're in reverse. Now once that is all done and set, you got your, then you're going to want to go to the grounds, which is right here for us, and you're just going to crimp it all in. We have two of them into here, and then we have one from the head unit into there, and then your head unit is ground, so isn't the backup camera. And then also after that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna reinstall everything. You're gonna zip tie up, and then I'll show you after everything's all put back together how to put it all in through settings.
You want to get to your home page, and then you're gonna want to go to your AV settings, and you're gonna want to hit camera view, and this is gonna reverse, and that's your backup camera hooked up and working.
Now also what you want to do is when you can exit out of it, you can go back into settings, and this is what I'm talking about. So you want to do is you want to come to camera settings right here, and when you hit camera settings, see how it's off, you're going to turn that on, and then what you're going to do is you're going to backup camera on. We have it on battery, some people might work on ground, you're going to want to tinker with that. And also a park assist, those are those lines that you got, you can turn that on as well. Make sure it's working, you can turn the vehicle on, you can put an accessory as well, make sure it's in park. All you gotta do is take it, put it in reverse, and then this will come up and display your backup camera. You also can access the lines as well for parking assist as well. As you can see, pretty good footage. Obviously it's just backup camera, but it looks pretty good. Alright everyone, this is Steadfast2277 with
James
over here, and this is the backup camera about the Pioneer AVH-4200. Have any questions at all, don't hesitate, we will answer. Smash that like button, also hit that subscribe button, very appreciated. Alright, take care, have a great day, thank you.